cheat wild. Cause my hitters gon' die, don't die. The real hitters gon' shine, and my people gon' line. Cause we're going to win it. I ain't saying
and the hell do I not have a deal? I swear this thing is a real dog. I play it fan off, the cowards so they can't feel. The wife try to console me like it's coming, baby, chill. She don't understand, I'm the only one that's real. I remember the 3rd grade, them kids, they had waves. I had them BDBs, you know that Zimbabwean bread. So they do shades and your boy hit the stage, press play, and all the chicks was like, yeah. While boys was moving bricks, I was moving chips, yeah. If she gave me calculus, gave her a mouthful of it. Heat rose to this thing, boy, I bet on myself.
Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome to the Day with Trae. I want to welcome you to a wonderful Wednesday because we got some wise teens in the building from the Teen Summer Musical this year. Dream, of course, from Acts on Stage. I'm excited to have Isaiah and Aleah in the building with me. They're going to be sharing a little bit about their experience this year and why y'all need to be making sure you're getting your tickets to support these phenomenal young folks in their world of performance. I'm so excited to see it. And I know many of you out there are. So we're continuing our Teen Summer Music Takeover today. I'm so grateful that they're in the building. And later on in the show, we're going to have a bit of a great performance for y'all to also understand the brilliance that's going to be hitting that stage this year with this musical. But of course, y'all know it's the top of the show. So it's a great time for you to go ahead and tag and share the stream. Come on, family. Tag and share the stream with folks who you feel could benefit from a daily dose of dopeness right here on The Day with Trae. If you cannot watch our TV show, we do have you covered because you can listen to us anywhere you find your favorite podcast. Just search Converge Media Network and The Day with Trae. Y'all will find me on Google, Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, Apple Music, whichever one is your favorite. Go ahead and check us out by searching Converge Media Network and The Day with Trae. Y'all will find us there. Well, I'm excited to get into it with these young folks because anytime I have the opportunity to have young people in the studio with me, you know my elation goes up a few notches, y'all. So I'm excited to introduce Isaiah and Aleah. Hi, y'all.
Hi.
How are you?
Pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to start with you, Aleah. I mean, we're talking about you coming from musical chops. Tell us a bit about your experience this year with Dream.
Well, this year has been a little bit different for me. We're starting to get back to a bigger cast, and so there's been some ebbs and flows, but overall, it's been a pretty good summer, and I feel like we've grown a lot from the beginning of the summer to now, and I'm just really excited to see how everything plays out.
Well, I think so am I. Like after talking to, folks yesterday and now having y'all here today, I'm like, oh my gosh, not only is my son super excited because he's like, Mom, did you tell them did you tell so-and-so about are they going to come to? So he's doing his own promotion, which I know is something because when y'all put so much into this, you want to see that audience come out and support. Isaiah, how has it been for you this year?
Honestly, it's been really fun. I've had a great time. I've learned a lot of new things. I learned that I could do a lot more things. And yeah, I've actually had a really good time and grown a lot.
Well, it sounds like growth may be one of those themes of the year as we talk about young people, the Minnis coming back. And I know your mom, Miss Carlicia, is back there making sure the designs are tight. And so this is your second year. So I love hearing that you put growth into your answer there because I think that's so important. And it's clearly one of the things that they're looking to impart on y'all. When you think about that mentorship and the way y'all have been able to build a family, I'll start with you here, Isaiah. How has that been for you? Because you're with 37 other young folks and, or 36 other young folks. And it's like y'all all are melding each other's personalities. You're figuring each other out while you're learning. Tell us how that's been working.
Well, I would like to say that the staff has been a huge help on the mentorships. We have people like Seti, is our music director, who is really good at working with me, especially on songs and working really good with everybody. We also have people like Miss Minnis, who is my mom, of course, love her. But anyway, she's doing really good on making sure that everybody is bringing her costumes and making sure that, we're going to keep the costumes clean, make sure that when we do start filming, it's going to look like the same throughout most of the shows. And really, it's really the staff holding us together as a family and a cast that is really helping this play and production move along quite smoothly. So I would
No.
like to say that.
I love to hear that. Aleah, for you, is it similar to, you've experienced this now? How many times have you been in the musical?
This is my 5th year as a
Wow.
TSM participant. So there's been, like I said, there's been a lot of different changes from when we started at Langston. I think our biggest cast we had was 100 something kids. Like, it's just so different. Like, especially coming back from COVID, we had to work our way up. But I can agree with Isaiah that the staff is a big part of our help. With so many different personalities, sometimes they can tend to clash. But like I said, throughout the summer, we've learned how to work through those things, and it's getting better. And I feel like everybody is starting to come together as a family, because I feel like every year that I do it, you gain new family members. Like, it's not just about putting on the show, it's about you're with these people for the whole summer, so you got to know how to work with them, yeah.
Oh, that's really love in the community. I mean, that's part of that vibe that Acts on Stage brings to everyone. I think the audience members feel that after, seeing so many different productions. And also it's something that is felt because y'all mold together so well. When you think about being able to build some lasting friendships in the 5 years you've been doing this, Aleah, how has that been for you to continue friendships outside of the Teen Summer Musical time?
Well, when I started, I was about 8 years old. So I had a lot of older friends also with the Minnis. The Minnis is just energy the whole time. So, but some of the people I do know are going off to do great things. And I'm still friends with those people till these day. There's just a whole bunch of great people. Like I said, you build a new family. So those people, that's like a life bond. Like, you're with those people, like, you're not going to forget those memories. So I feel like TSM also gives you opportunities and teaches you how to take those opportunities. Like, I know when I first started, I was really in my own head. I was really in my shell. Like, I didn't want to audition at first, and my dad actually was a past participant, so he was the one that pushed me to do that. And once I got here, I learned how to jump out at those opportunities and not be afraid to try something on the spot. And if it doesn't work, then just keep pushing, push past it, because everybody's gonna mess up one time. So it's just different things like that, like learning how to go after stuff and connect with those people, because now you get to do those different things that make you great.
Yeah, if you don't try it, you'll never know, right? So the resilience is great. I love hearing that kind of rise to the top. When you think about the connections you've been able to build, Isaiah, how is it to make new friends and new family members in this production?
Well, for me, it's actually never been a problem to make friends, so I'm kind of used to making friends. So it actually is very fun because I'm with my own color group and everything, and it actually it makes me learn a bunch of new things, and makes me realize, oh wow, there was so much stuff that I might have been missing on if I never came here and my mom never did it the first year to make me come down here. So there's a lot of things that I've actually learned, and again has helped me grow as a person. So
well, I want to ask y'all, because y'all are not only, doing rehearsals and getting yourself together for the production, but then y'all are participating in events in the community. Y'all are in parades, y'all are doing news shows. Y'all coming to this show. Tell us how that's been resonating with you to actually bring your talents out into the community at some of those opportunities. I'll start with you, Isaiah.
Well, I have never done a parade until I would say last year. Yeah, last year's Teen Summer Musical. I never done a parade. So it was actually kind of fun to go and do a parade. And then I was hearing, oh, you'll be tired. And I was like, oh, God. And I'm not going to lie, the first one I was tired. But the second one, I wasn't tired that much. And I quite enjoy it. I quite enjoy entertaining people and making people have a smile on their face. So it's a pretty fun experience, I would say.
Good. Well, it's a bit of a different audience, because the audience is kind of curated when you're at the theater, right? But when you're out there and y'all are putting it out there for everyone, you never know how somebody's going to respond. How has that been for you being out there in community?
You know, when you actually put on the show, like the play, for instance, you're performing for the people in front of you, but most importantly, you're performing for yourself. But with parades, it's the same thing, but there's people everywhere. Like there's people on the side, people on the front. So you got to keep that consistent energy because the crowd is not going to give the energy to you if you have whack energy. You know, they're going to feed off your energy. So it's just really connecting with the people, really like promoting yourself. Like how you show up in those parades is how you're representing the company, how you're representing the show. Our parades are marketing and, you know, just like promo, you know. So you got to put on a show and give that energy to the crowd so you can receive that energy back, because when you receive that energy back, it's a really good feeling, you know.
Absolutely. Well, lastly, I get to ask y'all about the theme, really, of this year's musical Dream. You know, it's about, you know, understanding that the power that folks have in terms of the words that they impart on young people's lives. When you think about the roles that y'all are able to play in the show, how has that resonated with you personally as you kind of take on this character and understand that there's really some level of, you know, connection to your actual lives that you may be experiencing through your roles? I'll start with you, Aleah.
Well, the role that I'm taking on this year is kind of a different role for me. Like I'm usually used to the acting roles or the dancing roles, but um when I first came here, I was focused on singing, but once I got those different opportunities, I learned that it was picking on the spots that I wasn't as confident in and giving me more confidence to work on that and improve. But this year I have more of a singing role, and also my character sets the tone for the whole story. So it's a kind of little bit more pressure for me. But, you know, like I said about energy, like you got to come out with great energy and, you know, for the show to be good, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's all about just finding your character and sticking with that, finding the different things that your character might do that you might not do in real life. Like, you know, just connecting with that and being that character for the whole show. It's just so, it's a challenge, but it's so great when everything comes into play. And when everybody's in character, it's a good show. Character makes character, not the costume, not the props, not you know, anything else. It's character. Character makes the story, you know.
Wise words indeed. Isaiah, what about you and your role?
For me, I try to shoot for a side character role this year, honestly, and I wasn't expecting to get such a big role, and so it really shocked me because last year I was a side character, so I was like, okay, I got this again. Let me just do another side character, but I got one of the mains, and I was like, ooh. So the character I'm playing, though, he is very, I would like to say, different from me because I wouldn't say half of the stuff that he's saying, but it's kind of let me be more creative in like how I will say stuff and how I could do things, and it's kind of let me like spark a few ideas inside of my head, like, ooh, now this would be fun to do, and making sure that like, well, he would be doing that action, so maybe if I try doing this, then it will work. And it just gave me a lot more creative freedom to work around with something I really haven't done before. So yeah.
Take you outside of your comfort zone, huh?
Hmm.
Well, okay, lastly, before we go to break, I want y'all look in that camera closest to me. Tell them why they need to come and see y'all do your thing on stage. This Friday is the opening day. Tell them why they need to be there. Go ahead. First you, Isaiah, then you, Aleah.
All right, so y'all better be at the show. I'm just saying, we've been working so hard, and we want to see all of y'all faces when y'all see the show. It's going to be amazing. We promise you. You're going to want to buy more and more tickets. You're going to want to come to more shows. You're going to be so sad that they were over. I'm just telling you, you are going to love it.
Come see the show. It's a really good experience. It's really great to see teens, especially teens of color, get outside their comfort zone and express themselves and like put that more into the community. We need more of that in the community. And we've worked so hard from the beginning of the summer to now, and we want to show you our growth. So come to the show and just get ready for a great experience.
Get ready for a great experience indeed. Oh, Isaiah and Aleah, thank you both, you geniuses, for joining me today and sharing your experience in this year's Teen Summer Musical Dream. I can't wait to see y'all on stage. I'll be there multiple shows, so don't worry, y'all. See me out there. Thanks for joining me, y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, so amazing. We're going to be coming back from the break with a great piece of the show for y'all so you can experience even more of a reason to purchase your tickets. You do not want to miss this. I promise you. I heard a little piece and I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. Stay tuned right after this break, y'all. You're watching The Day with Trae.
I just want to encourage people to really believe in yourself, even when nobody else does. Because it's going to be like that. It's going to be like that. The people that you feel like should be supporting you when you first come out the gate, they may not support you. Your family, your friends, they may not get on board until you're successful or whatever. But just keep going and believe in yourself. Support yourself first, and the support will come. The reciprocity will come. But if you don't do it for yourself, you can't really expect anyone else to do it for you. So my biggest piece of advice is you show up even when no one else shows up. You just keep showing up, because that consistency tells the universe that you're serious. And then you'll look up one day and you'll have all the support. You'll have more support than you ever thought was possible. So yeah, believe in yourself.
Hey, I'm Besa Gordon. You may have heard my voice on Hits 106.1 or seen me on Converge Media, but now I'm coming to TV. I'm hosting the newest show on Fox 13 called Back to Besa. Check us out every weekend for the hottest topics, interviews, the latest trends, and uplifting stories. We're going to have so much fun, and teens, we got you too. Back to Besa Saturday nights, 10:30 on Fox 13, and Sundays at 10 a.m. on Fox 13 Plus.
Big Tobacco thinks they know everything. They think they know you, your community, the places you go, and the way that you spend your time. They think they got you all figured out, down to a formula, a calculation based off of numbers of what they think they know. Show them they're wrong. Learn more at theythinktheyknowyou.org.
All right, welcome back. Okay, hold on. Welcome back, everyone, to The Day with Trae. I have promised you an amazing piece of dream, and we're going to make sure that we set it up right so that Miss Alana can come onto the set and give you a musical piece that I'm telling you, she is like a magical songbird. Listening to her practice up in here, I'm so excited. But before we bring her in, I get to wrap this part up and thank Aleah and Isaiah for being here with me and really sharing their experience. As you have been able to participate in the last couple of days, you have seen the brilliance of the Teen Summer Musical and acts on stage right here in the set with me on The Day with Trae. And I'm so grateful to everyone who has come through. But, you know, these young folks shared with us why this play is important to them, how the roles have kind of changed them in terms of their own lived experience, and also how they've been building friendships and family through all of the young people that are involved in acts on stage, and all of the mentors and all of those who have been pouring into them. This is something that is really part and parcel of our community here. When I think about the Central District and theater, Teen Summer Musical is at the top of that list for me. And you're talking to somebody who was in theater. And I never got to do the Teen Summer Musical because I was always on another production when they were in production. So I'm excited that I've been able to participate, see people that I know be in the play, be in the musical, bring their brilliance to it, listening and really, honestly, finding amazing songbirds and song dudes. don't know what the songbird version of dude is, but you know, the idea that I've been able to actually experience so many amazing young folks and their talent through this production right here. It's a reason why we gave it 2 days this week so they could do a takeover, because honestly, the talent is abounding, y'all. So make sure you get your tickets. You will not be disappointed. You never have. No year have you been disappointed in what these young folks bring, because honestly, their talent is curated by folks who have been doing this for decades. So make sure y'all pay attention to the opportunity to buy these tickets and support community through the Teen Summer Musical starting this Friday. And after you hear Miss Alana after this break, you're going to have a whole other reason to buy tickets. But I encourage you, if you're a young person who's trying to find your way, look at the Teen Summer Musical next year. Get connected to Acts on Stage. There's plenty of opportunities. They do other productions throughout the year. If you're not sure if theater's for you, you will never know unless you try. So I encourage you to connect with Acts on Stage at actsonstage.com. Make sure y'all connect with them. For those of you who are looking for an amazing organization to support and donate to, get on that website and get your donations over there to them. They are doing fantastic, phenomenal work, and I'm grateful that I get to continuously support them on The Day with Trae. So after this break, y'all, Alana's going to be closing us out with an amazing piece from Dream. And for me, y'all, until tomorrow at 11 a.m., peace.
I just want to encourage people to really believe in yourself, even when nobody else does, because it's going to be like that. It's going to be like that. The people that you feel like should be supporting you when you first come out the gate, they may not support you. Your family, your friends, they may not get on board until you're successful or whatever. But just keep going and believe in yourself. Support yourself first, and the support will come. The reciprocity will come. But if you don't do it for yourself, you can't really expect anyone else to do it for you. So my biggest piece of advice is you show up even when no one else shows up. You just keep showing up, because that consistency tells the universe that you're serious. And then you'll look up one day and you'll have all the support. You'll have more support than you ever thought was possible. So yeah, believe in yourself.
Hey, I'm Besa Gordon. You may have heard my voice on Hits 106.1 or seen me on Converge Media, but now I'm coming to TV. I'm hosting the newest show on Fox 13 called Back to Besa. Check us out every weekend for the hottest topics, interviews, the latest trends, and uplifting stories. We're going to have so much fun, and teens, we got you too. Back to Besa Saturday nights, 10:30 on Fox 13, and Sundays at 10 a.m. on Fox 13 Plus.
Big Tobacco thinks they know everything. They think they know you, your community, the places you go, and the way that you spend your time. They think they got you all figured out, down to a formula, a calculation based off of numbers of what they think they know. Show them they're wrong. Learn more at theythinktheyknowyou.org.
Hi, I am Alana Edwards. I will be singing a piece of Grace from the Teen Summer Musical. Is everyone all right? Is everyone okay? Oh, whoa, whoa. Is everyone all right? Is everyone okay? Yay, yay. Along the way, I have learned that it's not that serious Whoa, along the way, I have learned that it's not that serious. We could all use a little grace, yes, hey, so we could all use a little grace, yeah, yeah. Oh, if there's a hope for us, if there's a way forward, we gotta learn to change. We gotta learn to heal, yeah. If there's a hope for us, if there's a way forward, we gotta learn to change. We gotta learn to heal. It's grace.
Converge Media produces culturally relevant content for Black and urban audiences. Our coverage is raw, transparent, and objective, praised by community leaders, government officials, and residents. Support Converge Media today via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal at Converge Media.